Man, that new intro is pretty great.
I love that new intro.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Glad we recorded that.
I'm really glad that we've actually made that.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah,
Make sure you stick around for the outro too.
Make sure you stick around for the outro. Yeah,
we did record that one as well.
Yeah, listen, you really need to remind me to record the. Because I'm probably gonna go take a shower after this, and we really need to record that. Bro.
I'll remind you.
Yeah, we really. Yeah, I feel like we've.
This
now
is short
kind
recording. It's fine. You have so much time. You're not doing anything after this. You're not doing anything.
Oh, okay. Listen, man. I got shit on the schedule, right? I'm tied up.
Yeah.
These days.
Welcome to the Gus and Eddy podcast. We're top 5 podcasts on Apple. God, what is it called?
Podcasts.
Is it just called Apple Podcasts?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Don't they have iTunes? Is what it's called.
Yeah, it's a different thing. I
Okay,
don't think it exists
music,
anymore. Right? Not anymore. I don't think.
Okay,
they use Apple Music and Apple Podcasts as the kind of new thing.
The only experience I have with iTunes is every single time I would try to help somebody with like a Mac who like they would have a Mac and then they'd have an Android phone and like I need to transfer like my shit and they keep trying to do it through iTunes or whatever, or the opposite would happen where they'd have a Windows laptop and an iPhone. It's like, oh yeah, you need to have iTunes to do this shit, and then you get it and it just doesn't work anyways. Yeah,
it's really convenient and it's a really good system.
Yeah.
I can't imagine anyone having a Mac. Because those shits are expensive and just having like a fucking like a Droid. What phone do you have?
People have MacBooks. I have a Galaxy S10. It's an Android.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I don't know, probably a few years old now, but I still prefer Android. I've used iPhones a little bit. Actually, when I was working with the church, they have a church phone plan, and they had 3 iPhones that were part of the plan. I think they're iPhone 11s, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I have.
And after the youth/worship pastor left, they were like, hey, we need somebody to use this phone and also pay for it, because the church was paying for it, but also then they would recoup it out of the staff's pockets.
Yeah.
Which is fucking insane. And I was like, oh, okay, let me mess around with the phone for a little bit just to like play with it. And I just sat with it for like an hour, like messing with it. And I was like, whatever, this is like fine. And my phone works like perfectly fine. I'll see what they say. I might just keep both and what's up. And they're like, oh yeah, it's, you're going to pay $100 a month. Huh?
That's a great price.
What are you talking about? $100
for the church trap phone?
Because I guess it's paying for the phone payment as well as like the phone line or whatever.
Yeah.
And at that point, I'm like, no, I'm good. You guys pay me $400 a month. That was my
for like
salary.
90-hour work weeks.
For like stupid ass work weeks. This sucked.
Yeah, you should go work there again, I think.
Listen, I'll be honest. Yeah. If they were paying me like 40 to 50,000, I would still be working there.
Yeah, but they're paying you like 10% of that, I think is the
no, obviously. I'm just saying, because here's the thing. It's not like the church was incapable of doing that. Like I've mentioned before, head pastor making $90,000 to $100,000. All he does, talk on Sundays. I'm not, if you're listening, you're like, oh, I'm sure he does more. No, he didn't. He made it a point to be like, hey, all I want to do is talk on Sundays. I don't want to have to deal with like administration.
The administrative how can we get the job?
How can we get a job? Well, here's the thing we can do. We can start a church. Churches, dog, shut up. Churches, super easy to start somehow. There's just, you could go online and be like, how to start a church, and it'll give you step by step, like everything you need. We just need the funds. So if we can start like a cult, which again I don't think is hard, we could get the funds and just
use that to fundraise and then establish. Okay, what is it? How much does it cost to like establish as a church?
I don't know.
It can't be that. It's got to be like $50.
You could. I mean, if we start it down here, we could join the Southern Baptist Convention.
Wait, they have like an alliance of churches?
Yeah. So it's the Southern Baptist Convention is essentially like a group that you can join that has either shared or very similar beliefs that you can get like support from, and they also do like meetings every now and then that you can network and all that, whatever. But it's essentially just like join our group, otherwise other Baptist churches won't recognize you.
Okay, well, how do we? Is there like a membership cost to join?
I don't. I'm gonna Google it real quick. Let's figure it out.
Because I think we need to start at one of these church things.
Southern Baptist Convention. Meet the scholar activists who change Baptist minds on race. What do they think?
Well, yeah, were they like pro? Like,
what did they think before this guy? Wait, is there no sign-up fee?
If there's not, then yeah, I think we're actually going to be joining as an organization, like pretty real soon, actually.
I don't think there's. Okay. So here's what it looks like. Wait, there might. Oh no. There's no fee, but they encourage a contribution of $5,000 to enter.
Okay, well, we don't have to. If it's only encouraged, we're just not going to do that.
But if you look at the website, all you have to do is put in your official church name. You need a physical address, because I assume they send you something. A phone, email, a senior/lead pastor, a website, and Facebook aren't actually necessary. And then you have to affirm that you have the faith and you practice closely the same
Southern Baptist vibes
message from 2000. That is like the.
What is that?
It's I'm pretty sure they put out like a doctrine in 2000 that kind of just says like, here's what we believe.
It's like, this is the real shit. Everything. Okay.
Yeah. It's
like, I mean, what's stopping us?
We believe Jesus Christ is God. We believe that he died for our sins. And also, if you're black, please don't come to our church. Okay, well, those are like the three main things, I'm pretty sure, because.
So what I'm getting here is that we can start a church with an asterisk.
What's the asterisk?
We're gonna have to hash that out with some of our friends later. But in the meantime, listen, for the goal of joining the Southern Baptist Convention, you said it's called?
Yes.
I feel like we should join this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a physical address. Is that gonna be like your house?
I mean, can it just be your house? Or like a P.O. box?
Actually, you know what? It can, because the church I was going to before they had their physical location were meeting at the pastor's parents' house, and I think they're part of the SBC. So I think we could do that.
I'm thinking, right? Because I know that in order to incorporate and like establish a business, right? To register as a business, you can do it with a P.O. box as your address, right? Mm-hmm. What if it's the same for churches and we just get like an $8 a month, like a box is the only, like, what P.O. box only for like letters, and then we just like make a church out of it.
Aren't you ordained?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if that's good or bad for us.
Well, I don't think it's on. I don't think there's any official paperwork for it. It's one of those things where like you put your email in, and then it just says congratulations, and then every year it emails you and says, hey, you should buy
you should buy our t-shirts.
ordained minister merchandise.
They give like the white collar like shirts.
Yeah, I have one of those that we bought for that video last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that video sucked. We should probably remake it.
I don't remember. I remember what it was. I don't remember what it was about at all.
It was dog shit.
Okay, speaking of church, I've been saving this question because it's sorta, kinda. I wouldn't say it's been trending, but I've seen it on TikTok a few times.
Yeah, it's been trending on TikTok because you're a big fan of TikTok.
Yeah. Do you know the song "The Devil Went Down to Georgia"?
Yeah,
it goes down to like face the fiddler.
Yeah, it's dope.
Okay, so if Satan, Satan himself shows up and he's like, hey, we're gonna like battle for your soul or whatever.
Yeah.
And you have to beat him in a game. What game do you pick? Let me preface, right, before you say like Fortnite.
No, I have an easy answer, but continue.
Okay. The myth, right, with Satan is that he has the skills or like abilities of everybody who has ever died. That's kind of like the myth that goes with that, like Satan incarnation. So what you need to essentially be is the best person who has ever not died at something. Or have an advantage in whatever game this is. Assuming you like pick, because here's the easy answers, right? You can get out of the way. If you pick like fucking WoW, I assume Satan has to like start a new class, and you could just go like beat the shit out of him.
No, I have a way better answer, and I think you're just dumb.
Okay, well that's not my answer, but go ahead.
Okay, what was your answer?
My answer was Rumbleverse because
Come
the game's
on,
so
dude.
new and niche
Yeah.
that if anybody's died, they have to be worse than me.
They're probably washed. Yeah, they're probably like
Yeah.
on death's door to begin with, and like
Yeah.
Yeah.
This game just came out. Well, I also have Caden's answer, which is like really good because it's like broken. What was yours?
Connect 4.
Because as long as you get to go like first.
Yeah, because I'm really good at Connect 4. Like I think I don't know how percentiles work.
Okay.
So
That's a great way to preface that.
Listen, okay. So what if you're 90th percentile? That means that you're in the top 10%, right?
Yes.
I think I'm 99th percentile Connect 4.
Okay.
I'm like very confident in saying that, and first turn advantage is like really strong, which is why in like a roughly like optimally played game, first turn wins every time.
Is there no? So there's no like if you go second, you can't like force it to be a draw.
No, you just need
Okay.
to hope that they don't play like completely. That's why there's no competitive Connect 4 scene.
Because it is
like
mathematically solved.
it's mathematically solved, and it's just a human error thing.
Okay.
So like that's why it's still like it's not a giant. It's probably like 60-40 ish, but then when you're like that good and you're like making all the correct decisions, you can usually force. And I'm nuts, so I would say that I could force.
Caden's answer was at the same time that it was lame, also like I guess kind of surefire. In their like Caden's like shared Discord with like all of his friends.
Yeah,
They have like a bot that they do like an idle RPG game with. Where
yeah. What does that mean?
PvP. Basically, all you do is you type in like /attack /level,
Yeah.
and then like it just idly like plays like some Discord game where they tell you like you're now level like 50, and there's PvP in it where you can like /PvP somebody else or something, and it's really like lame, and it's funny that everybody in his server does it, but at the same time it'd also be really funny for like Satan to show up and be like, yeah, let's like play basketball or like a fiddle. You're like, no, I need you to make a Discord account and then hop into my server.
Yeah. So problem one, Discord like doesn't work. The devil has an Android phone, so like that they run into that issue. He immediately gets banned.
He gets banned for being Satan.
Yeah.
Okay. I put a lot of thought into this. Rumbleverse is like my best answer right now just because of how like stupid and niche it is. I was thinking like, man, it'd be cool to do Fortnite, but like surely A, somebody who's like cracked at Fortnite has died.
Yeah.
B, also I'm sure a ton of people who just have godlike aim have like died. So like I lose on every front. You can't pick a shooter unless you're like Shroud or somebody.
How many people have died, do you think, that are like good at video games?
How many people have died that are good at video games in general?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know. I'm sure it's in the thousands to 10,000s.
You're right. That is a good point. I was looking at my phone. Listen.
You're just like stalling for time.
Listen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I am stalling really hard, actually.
Okay, well, my next thing, it's not something that it's not a question, but it's something I noticed about TikTok that really annoyed me. Besides the fact that everybody on there was like a kid with stupid takes.
That's because it's because you. I never mind. Actually,
okay.
Now it
makes it sound like I'm doing something bad. But you were just gonna make a pedophile joke.
I was working on something for a second, but I decided that you know what? Actually, we'll wait to see what the labs cooked up in a minute here. But continue.
Anyways, so you scroll TikTok every now and then, even though you do it with your audio off, which is like freaky. But
yeah,
I'm sure you've seen like they have like the sponsored post that like everybody ignores, or they'll go and comment and just call them like lame or whatever.
Yeah.
I've noticed the video before an ad on TikTok is also an ad. If you scroll TikTok till you find an ad and then go one video above the ad, you will notice every single time how like corporate and like cold-hearted or like, oh God, I can't even think of any more words. Just you can tell it's an ad. If you've been on the internet long enough, you can tell what content is very specifically like crafted to be very like safe or general, very wide appealing. And every single video just before an ad is that like archetype. And it's really annoying because I wish they would just tell me it's sponsored. I think they don't do it because they know most people, when they see sponsored in the bottom left, they just skip it.
I'm trying to see if you're right.
It's also kind of hard to find an ad because TikTok ads are like inconsistent.
Yeah, sometimes the ads also look like they disguise a lot of their ads like normal videos. So I'll watch a second of a video where a guy's like, man, I was about to kill myself, but I got some awesome therapy. And then I check and it's sponsored by like BetterHelp.
Yeah, no, they hire, like, at this point, if you are somebody on TikTok with like over 1 million like followers, they try to like hire you so that when people see you and like recognize you, you'll be like, oh, this is a regular video. And then you'll see like a DoorDash bag. They
do the same thing for like a lot of YouTube. I know you worry about it, but a lot of YouTube ads are for like bag. Yeah, let's listen. All right, a lot of YouTube ads are they're like fake YouTubers that are doing their ads for like mobile games that don't exist. That it looks like Clash of Clans, but with just like straight up hentai on it,
with like a Minecraft texture pack on it.
Exactly, yeah, and it'll be that, and then some like it's laid out to look like a stream highlight. And then someone will look at the camera and say, oh, hey guys, welcome back to another video. I just want to tell you about how you can get 10 free champions. And it's just very like bizarre. It's very unsettling and like kind of uncanny valley to me that there are like basically fake YouTubers. That like they're made to look like YouTubers.
Yeah.
But they like aren't. They're just guys that got hired off of Craigslist to do an ad for a mobile game. Yeah. But the presentation is that they're like, oh, I'm supposed to know this guy.
This is like it's candid and like.
Yeah, no. Yeah. It's very strange to me that's like, oh, that's the meta right now for ads. You need to disguise the ads. Twitch does that a lot too, which I really hate.
Yeah.
Like just,
especially because like they do it with like the DoorDash ads where like, hey, you know, I'm watching somebody. I know who I'm watching. I've watched this person for like months to years at this point. An ad pops up and it's like a different guy playing a game. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You can't trick me, Twitch.
Yeah, here's my thing, right? Stop disguising ads for things. What you need to do, if you want to get me to buy your product, here's the play, right?
Yeah.
Just have a guy looking like very, very solemn and apologetic, like his family just got executed in front of him, right? He's on camera. He's the CEO of the company, whatever company it is.
Yeah.
He just sits in front of the camera
please.
And just says, listen, I'm sorry. I know you don't want to see me. If I were in your position, I wouldn't want to see me either. But you should really buy this product. I'm really sorry. And then have him like, what's something embarrassing? Like cry and like whimper.
Like have like a bunch of like middle schoolers come up and like kick him in the nuts.
Yes, actually, I would buy whatever. Yeah. Listen, if you have a product and you want to advertise effectively, post a video of the CEO of your company. No one lower ranked than that. The most in charge person or the entire board of directors.
Which is
nonprofit. That would actually be funnier because that'd be more people getting kicked than that's per capita. So maybe I think that would actually be a much better idea. Okay, new idea. All right, here's a new page.
The stronger that the children look, the better too.
And one kid has like a really big boot. It's like too big for him. like an adult-sized Timberland.
The boot from like the SpongeBob movie.
Yeah. Okay. So we're in the workshop here. Here's the most optimal ad that you can have. Okay. I have another pitch for the ad.
Okay.
I have another pitch for the ad. Get rid of all this talk about the product in the beginning.
Just getting kicked in nuts. Then in the top right, have your logo for whatever you're selling, for whatever brand. And then after you're done being kicked in the nuts and you're like crying, it like, you know, comes to center screen. You get like a second of that and then you're done.
Yeah. And the commercial needs to start and end with a producer tag.
Yeah.
Different producer tags.
I have two new alternatives, right?
Okay.
First alternative, very simple. You want me to buy a product. Just straight up have your ad be porn, really good porn, and then also like you know, the guy's like holding, you know, your like hand sanitizer or whatever,
or do like a subconscious thing and just occasionally like every 10 frames just flash for one frame, like whatever your product is.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Third idea, actually.
Okay, yeah, third idea.
Your advertisement is just straight up a like hypnosis like wheel, one of those pictures, and then your product like flashes on screen every now and then. That's it. No sound, no audio whatsoever.
That would be a crazy, like, you know, all those channels that are like feminization hypnosis spiral.
Yeah. I was a slave to my spiral.
I love the slave like mind control ones. But okay, so I think we're up to about 4 great ideas now. So this is going to be really effective. What we're going to do, and this is for us, right? This is a side hustle for us that you guys can't cash in on because we thought of it, and we're going to do it. So we're going to make one of those channels that just uploads like 3-hour-long hypnosis videos to like turn people into like women or whatever. We're going to be like make people gay. We're going to get those, right? Establish ourselves in the community.
Yeah, they have a vast community.
Yeah, become one of like the like sissy hypno like big wigs, right? Real big shots in the scene. And then what we do is we start selling ad space to companies. So then in the videos, they're all like 3 hours long, but then every like now and again, there's just like 1 or 2 frames of like the McDonald's logo in the hypnosis spiral.
Yeah.
So we start doing subliminal ads. That'd be really, that's got to be pretty like expensive ad space.
Yeah.
That's not a bad bit. I think that's so. What we've settled on is that the best ads
become like ad consultants.
I think that we're basically just doing our own Mad Men right now.
Yeah,
we're both like Don Draper.
Oh yeah, Don Drapers.
Yeah, you've seen the show.
Yeah. That's why I'm agreeing with you and saying the name again.
You've also seen The Wire.
that one actually I've watched and written for. So
yeah. Actually, you're in the process of writing for it. The episode's not done yet. But
oh yeah, but that doesn't mean I haven't written.
Yeah. We've both started for it. Listen, Homies Night. If you're in the market for a great episode of The Wire, you've been really like upset at the lack of
more Wire.
Yeah, if the last 15 years of your life you've been like, man, season 5 could have been better, right? That one guy has a really hard to pronounce name and hard to spell, Presbeluski.
Yeah. Yeah, after the failure of the Dark Tower, Idris Elba was willing to just take like any job, so
yeah. What was Dark Tower?
It's like a Stephen King book. They made a movie and like it like flopped.
Thank God. Stringer Bell is coming back at a very low cost. He's gonna do all the economic shit again where he's like, hold on, so when you're running a business, you need to have multiple streams of income for the business. And his professor's like, yes, Stringer, that's correct. And then he uses that knowledge to like sell drugs better. Stringer Bell's coming back. The Bunk is coming back.
I love Bunk.
Bunk is coming. McNulty's actor is coming. The gay guy, Jay Landsman, he's coming back. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't know this about the show, but Jay Landsman, he's gay.
In the show or real life?
The show. Oh. And I'm going to say real life too, just because I'm going to make a real big like Hail Mary that's true, but I don't think it is.
That'd be awesome.
I've also never heard that anywhere, but it'd be funny. Actually, no, it wouldn't be funny. Why would it be funny?
Yeah, I don't know. You were the one who said it, not me. I didn't say anything, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I think you're like, I'm going to give you culpability in that.
No, hey, I'm good, man.
I'm reflecting right now. I'm doing the emotional labor, right? Because one of us has to.
Yeah.
I'm reflecting right now. It's clearly not. We just had a really long argument, actually, about your unwillingness to sit down.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I won't be like, man, Mongoose is fucking awesome.
Dude, it's like a rat thing that can beat a cobra. How the fuck are you not like so excited about that?
You know what's cooler than a mongoose?
What?
Anteater.
Those don't fight snakes.
It doesn't matter. They fight ants, and it's really awesome. Ants
are cool animals. Anteaters are a cool animal. What I'm saying, listen, I know we just hashed this out, but I'm bringing it back.
Yeah.
It is cool because, listen, snakes, especially the really venomous ones, are like really scary, and they can kill most animals by biting them, right? Because they have elemental damage, right? They have an element. They're poison type. Mongoose or mongoose are basically just like rats. They're rodents. They're like a raccoon. Like, what if a raccoon could beat like a dragon? That's what it is.
I feel like there's a big difference.
What is the fuck? It's a
of, like,
reptile.
size.
It has scales. It has an element.
Snakes don't have scales.
Yes, they do. They're reptiles.
Snakes, there's no. Hold on. Do snakes
What are you
have
talking about?
scales?
What are you talking about?
They're on their belly.
Yes, they have scales because they're a fucking reptile like dragons.
Listen, I had to make sure, right? When I think of snake, I think of skin, and when I think of skin, I'm like, yeah, there's no way you can have skin and scales. That'd be crazy.
Okay, well, that makes them even more scary and intense of a combatant. So logically, something like a raccoon or like a rat or a squirrel shouldn't be able to beat it, but a mongoose can. That's so cool.
That's fine.
How? Okay, listen. I know that you're prefrontal.
They spec into fighting snakes.
And cool, Bryce. That's cool.
Sure, but it's not like, okay, you know what? I'm done with that. I'm done with the mongoose bit.
Dude, I'm getting upset at your inability. Or no, not your inability. Your unwillingness. Your cavalier indifference to the wonders of the natural world, right? God made mongooses and gave them a talent that not many other animals have, because every other animal, when it fights a snake, just fucking dies, right? Every other animal. Mongoose, they're like God's chosen warriors against venomous snakes.
No. I think like guys with like big sticks or that.
Yes, God can have multiple warriors.
I'm gonna be honest, I like stop paying attention. I'm just like watching Twitch right now.
Dude. Listen, I'm gonna find a mongoose video. Actually, I'm gonna find a video right now.
If you find an awesome mongoose video,
okay, hold on.
I'll watch. Not right now.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna. No, I don't have time to
mongoose
to watch
versus
and then appreciate a video.
Oh my. Okay, dude, you're actually so fucking dumb. Hold on. I just found this awesome picture. Look at this thumbnail of this video, and tell me that isn't wonderful.
That it's a good thumbnail.
Dude, literally, it's like a rat thing, and it's beating a snake.
What is a ferret? That's what they look like, ferrets.
Yeah, and a ferret is like a rat, so this is like a rat adjacent thing. No, but I want to really bad, actually.
My best friend used to have a ferret. And that thing sucked.
Okay, well, I have way better news, actually.
When I say it sucked, I mean that it just smelled like awful. Just like
okay, well, you're gonna like this more.
Okay.
1 cobra versus 7 squirrels and a mongoose. This is jumping, dude. Hold on, who wins? Who wins? Hold on.
Just skip to the end.
I got an ad.
See like 6 squirrel bodies.
I gotta sit through this ad that looks literally like a jib jab, and it has like Anthony Fauci on like a. I think it's a politician named Kevin Smith. Oh, he wants to make abortion illegal in New Hampshire.
No swirl like happens.
All right, hold on. Here's the thing. I think it evens out a little bit because obviously squirrels have no combat ability, but
that's not true.
This snake is orange.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, the snake was kind of just chilling. This is kind of a jumping.
They're actually jumping him in.
Yeah, I did. They're gonna jump in. They're gonna interview the snake after, and he's like, "Hey, man, I really felt the love."
Every time I got hit, I could tell that was a punch of care. The care for me.
Dude, that video was so good, dude. Just like a 15-minute long video where a guy's just like, man, I'm really excited to get the shit kicked out of me so I can join the Crips. And then he gets the shit kicked out of him, he joins, and he's like,
here's the
hey,
thing.
Man.
In Dallas, Quinlan is calling out every single Crip right now.
I'm not sure I'm doing that, actually. I'm not quite sure that's what I'm doing.
I would have been cool with the jumping in if they would have been like, all right, here's the 4 guys who are going to jump you. Go. but they had a group of like 6 guys, and they're like, only 4 of them are gonna hit you, and then one of them like punched him in the back of the head. Bro, how is that fair?
Yeah. Give him a chance.
That poor guy, right? He was so ready to defend himself until he got sucker punched in the back of the head, and then he started making really funny noises.
Yeah, he was like moaning.
Which, don't get me wrong, I would probably also make those noises if I was being jumped into the crypts, specifically only in that situation. But you know,
dude, there's no bloodshed in this video at all.
Really?
Yeah, like so the squirrels are like kind of ganging up on him for a minute, right? And then the squirrels kind of take a backseat because a mongoose shows up, and obviously he's like, okay, well, this guy clearly has a handle on things. Here. Yeah, and then the mongoose and the snake just kind of like yell at each other for like a minute or two, and then they both just gonna go their separate ways. Like, all right, a peace treaty has been established. And then mongoose are such cool looking animals. Can I have one?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Dude, this video was awesome. 14 merciless battles of wild snakes and mongooses. Yeah, I want to watch that right now.
Some species of mongoose can be easily domesticated, are fairly intelligent, and can be taught simple tricks.
Like eating a snake, like ripping one in half.
It literally says, so they are often kept as pets to protect the house from vermin. Which snake isn't necessarily vermin, but
yeah, it's an evil reptile.
You know, I think.
Okay, something wrong is happening. I clicked on 14 merciless battles of wild snakes and mongooses, and so far there's been one clip that was a mongoose, or it was snake versus cat, snake versus cat rematch, snake versus chicken. I'm watching now.
No, snake versus okay. There's no. I would be way more impressed with a chicken if it beat a snake than a mongoose. Listen, that's nothing against mongoose.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I'm just saying.
This chicken's kind of getting ganged up on.
How sick would it be if a chicken just like started bodying a snake?
I guess badgers that to happen. Good. Eagle versus snake. Oh yeah, it's a wash at that point. Are we still recording?
Yeah. Oh,
shit.
That was a great episode.
That was such a great episode. Be on the lookout.
Come check out next week. Is this coming out today?
I don't know. Yeah, we need to record the intro. Yeah, we'll do it right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Check out our
next
rap
week
videos.
From whenever this comes out.
Check out
Splinko Bands is going to be forced to make some songs soon.
He's gonna make some songs. Check out this new thing that we have coming out. Yeah, check that out. The thing that we're coming out.
Thank you.